Well, welcome to the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford, which is the oldest university museum in the world. I'm Michael Lloyd, I'm the principal at Wycliffe Hall. I probably need to say at the start that I am a theologian, I'm not an art historian. In fact, my knowledge of art is, well, sketchy. But I want to share one painting in particular with you. Here in the early Italian art room of the Ashmolean Museum, the paintings are beautiful, but largely static, with the exception of this flying bishop. When you walk from the early Italian art room to the Italian Renaissance room, perhaps the most striking thing is the movement you find in the Renaissance art. Look, for instance, at this, by Piero di Cosimo. Notice the movement of these alarmed birds, these stampeding bulls, and those darting deer in the distance. At least I think they're deer. It's difficult to tell even with hindsight. Sorry. Why are they running? Why this commotion? Why this disturbance? Because of this. A forest fire. Something terrifying. In fact, the artist Piero di Cosimo was so afraid of fire that he rarely cooked his food. But actually, the forest fire represents new possibilities and new opportunities. Lucretius's great poem on the nature of things had been lost during the Middle Ages, but was rediscovered in a German monastery in 1417. In it, Lucretius suggests that human beings discovered the possibility of firing pottery by accident as the result of a forest fire. So Piero di Cosimo is depicting here the extraordinary explosion of new possibilities that was the Italian Renaissance. Here at Wycliffe, we want to spark a similar explosion of new possibilities. We've committed ourselves to the modest task of fostering a new renaissance of Christian scholarship and culture. We believe that our society has become politically polarized, philosophically dissatisfied, and culturally tired. Unfortunately, the church is itself divided. It's been losing the battle of ideas because it hasn't even been engaging. It hasn't been talking to our society in living memory because it's largely been just talking to itself. And it's been a long time since its ideas and its language and its art and its music have captured the hearts, minds, and imaginations of our society. Wycliffe is determined to change that. We want to foster a new renaissance of Christian scholarship by doing our thinking so well that our society again looks to the church for wisdom about how to face the new challenges thrown up by modern life and technology, and by mentoring a new generation of Christian academics in every discipline. And we want to foster a new renaissance of Christian culture because we believe that people are desperate for beauty, and that people's hunger for beauty is at root a hunger for God. We want to build on our appointment of an artist in residence to form a creative community at Wycliffe that will begin to influence our society's values and assumptions. Because we believe that art shapes what people can imagine, and what people can imagine shapes what they can believe. Now, this is, I confess, an ambitious programme, but I think it's what's needed. And I don't think we should be part of a global university like Oxford and aim lower. And, as Michelangelo put it, the greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Plus, we're not going to hog this to ourselves. We will let other people join in.